love Power Rangers growing up in the 90s.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
I was an avid fan of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but I gotta admit, it was a little hokey. This movie kind of fixes a lot of that hokiness.
Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it. No one man should have all that power. Clock ticking, I just count the hours.
Alright, you got a big pot. Bam. Here's your big pot. You take Breakfast Club, put that in there. You take Chronicle, put that up in there. How many people remember Chronicle, right? Hold on, I'm not done cooking. Then you have Pacific Rim, boom, put that in there in a big way, right? And then you have the Avengers, bam. What do you get? The Power Rangers movie. They took those things and they made it into something that you can enjoy. And I'm just going to go out and say it. I actually really like this movie. Now, don't get me wrong. The movie's a little fast. I mean, the movie starts off, you get a quick rundown, hamburger helper instruction packet to your characters. And then 5 seconds later, they have the powers. Rita's here. Bam. Big action. Movie's over. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but you understand what I'm saying. The movie's quick. And that hurts and helps the movie because the pacing is good. I'm not sitting in the movie theater trying to, slog through this teenage bullcrap for the longest time. But you also have moments like the campfire scene where you have to have a big expositional dump for everybody.
My house is on the other side of the mountain. I hike these trails sometimes, clear my head, and I stare down at Angel Grove and wonder how such a small crap town could cause me such misery.
Let's talk about Trini, because she's the hot button topic right now, and that's mostly because she, in the movie, doesn't quite come out and say that she's, part of the LGBTQ community. She doesn't come out and say, I'm gay, but she actually says, she deals with it in a manner that I think a lot of people who are going through those things, who don't know, how to say what their sexuality is, go through. And that's by saying, I don't know. I just am what I am. And, my family doesn't understand that. So me and my family, we kind of butt heads. So, that's just the way that works. I don't know. And a lot of people are finding flaws with that because they want her to come out and say, sister, I am a lesbian and I am proud. And, it's not always like that. You don't want to just throw things in people's faces like that. And that's not really real for the character, because how many people do that? How many people do just kick out the closet and be like, I'm here now? Not a lot of people. So the way she handled it in the movie is actually something, kind of noteworthy. Billy, who is autistic, who is on the autistic spectrum, honestly has a lot of heart to him. Like, he's a character who, you feel for the boy right here. He's not your stereotypical black character. He's honestly not stereotypical anything. I think he's a well-managed, well-handled character. And the way that he interacts with the other ones, makes this a really heartfelt movie. Zach, his flaw is that his mom is dying. And that makes him, crazy. Hopefully we'll get more development for him later on in the other films, because that's not really digging it for me. And Kimberly, she's a 4chan member. She's honestly just a 4chan blogger. It's a whole... I don't know, man. I don't know. She sent out a naked picture. She's a part of fappening. The whole fappening that happened, that was Kimberly. That's her role in the movie. That's why she feels so bad and why she's in the Breakfast Club part of the beginning of the movie. That creates a dark tone for the movie. And it brings it into a bit of a realism. A bit of a easy to connect place for the fans of today. The movie's also light. I mean, you can't have a Power Rangers movie and not have a little bit of cheese and not have a little bit of, goofiness. And the movie does that really well in the form of Alpha 5.
You're real!
Who, played by Bill Hader, does a great job. He has all the mascotiness of Alpha 5 without all of the annoying of the 90s. Thank God they didn't go of the 90s, because I swear to God, I'd have walked up to the screen and tore off Alpha 5's head. The other light tone is from Rita Repulsa herself, who, if you know from the 90s, TV show, is the most cheesiest villain you could ever have to be a villain. Here, they take that cheesiness as because she's an alien, doesn't really understand, and they actually do some really clever scenes with it. And it actually works. Like, she actually does drum up some good moments. I give Elizabeth Banks props. I didn't think she'd be able to play a really cool villain.
She is pure evil.
A lot of her scenes, again, this is with the fast pace of the film. A lot of her scenes move fast in that, like, I'm a creepy witch type of thing. Just the way, this is the stylistic choice they chose. And they did it. I don't know. But on note of the performances of the Rangers themselves, the group, I think this is a good group of young, up-and-coming actors, able to throw out some range. Some of the performances seem kind of, like I said, Zach's I'm crazy performance kind of seems, well, why are you crazy? We need more of a reason of why you're crazy, and we don't really get that a lot. Trini's I'm, angsty, nobody understands me, stay away from me type of whole deal, kind of really doesn't play out when you don't really explain a lot. Like, there was some tension between her and Kimberly, and you don't really understand why that is. Maybe she's just, shunning them all away for a reason, but I'm looking forward to where these movies come, and that's why I'm telling you right now, if you pay attention to me at all, if you love my face and you know what I'm doing, go see the movie.
This is your time.